Hello YouTube, John and Gareth here, and we're going to bring you the first of several Samsung Galaxy S8 rumours. We're going to keep you up to date with what's the latest from the hot presses around the world and give you an idea of what we can hopefully expect from the S8 later this year. And we're going to kick off of when is it going to be announced and when can we get our hands on it?
We did think MWC, Mobile World Congress in Barcelona this year, is traditionally where all the top phones are announced. Samsung's going to do the same. It's done it with the S5 and the S6, so the S7 and the S8 would have made sense. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to be that way. We're going to see it launched in March, possibly in a New York event, which would mean we get it on the shelves about April this year. A little bit later, but kind of makes sense when you think A, Samsung wants to make this phone good, and B, doesn't want a Note 7 debacle.
Exactly, we don't want no explodey. But screen-wise, the rumours are saying another 2 sets of screens, but no more flat like we had on the smaller S7 last year. It's going to go double curves on both, which would be kind of nice.
That makes perfect sense, because if you see the Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge, the Edge was kind of a concept. The S7 Edge, the S7 Edge was the better phone by far. It was our best phone of last year. Had that really nice screen, folded in really nicely. It was the perfect combination of phablet and decent sized phone. But people do still want 2 screen sizes. You've got, the smaller variant, and the plus size is always something that gives you a cheaper option, maybe a little bit less tech.
And the bigger screen one is also, some rumours are saying, going to have a 4K screen.
I like this.
But it does seem a bit excessive.
No.
But there is one potential really good saving grace.
What is it, John?
And that is virtual reality now. Tell us more.
Well, let's imagine I'm in a virtual world. I'm not, I'm here.
Oh.
But so if you've got a VR headset on, more pixels is a good thing, because you've got that phone shoved straight close to your face, and ultimately it gets basically as clear as you can make it. So I was looking at the Sony Xperia Z5 Premium, which came out in 2015, and that had the first 4K screen on a phone. It's the only one we've seen since. Ultimately, it didn't last very long on battery life, but what I think Samsung could do is turn the screen down a little bit when it's not in 4K mode. So the 4K option would only be there for VR, and the rest of the time it could just only fire, say, QHD pixels or even 1080p, save battery when you don't need it.
Which is what the Sony Xperia Z5 Premium was doing anyway. So yeah, it's potential there, and lots of interesting things coming out. One of the ones that I'm really interested in is rumours that Samsung's going to finally remove its physical home button from below the screen. The home for its fingerprint scanner, and they're saying that that's going to be moved maybe onto the side of the phone potentially, and there's other things saying it could go beneath the screen, which would be really cool and technically possible, but actually probably not at a level quite yet to come into consumer devices.
I'd worry a lot about that, because we have seen different prototypes and concepts where you can put the fingerprint scanner under the screen. I think it will be here in the next couple of years. Where the Samsung jumps now is a bit much, because it needs that fingerprint scan to be instant and really quick and really seamless, because that's what, when we had the S5, it had the scroll, it was horrible, the S6 was better, and the S7 even better, just a quick touch and you're in. Samsung needs to preserve that. And I can't see it moving it to the side, because I mean, ultimately, unless it really wants to lower the amount of bezels on there, I don't see it happening.
Or it could take a leaf out of LG's book, make everything possible and move it to the back of the phone. Hopefully, maybe to negate a maybe potentially sketchy fingerprint scanner, is news that it might also come with an iris scanner, which could use your lovely eyes to unlock the phone. Which, yes, I've used various things on ZTE handsets in the past, and it's been slow, clunky. You have to hold your phone here to unlock your phone, and that's annoying because we're so used to just picking it up, not really looking at it, unlock, and in we go. So
the Note 7 had the same feature, obviously before it started catching on fire. And I used it just wasn't useful.
Moving on to cameras now, one of the big standout features of the S7 Duo last year were their excellent snappers. We're hoping that Samsung continues its good form with the S8. Rumours are sort of hit and miss and all over the place at the moment. Some are saying 18 megapixels, some are saying 24. There's one rumour saying 30 megapixels, which seems really unlikely.
Well, it could be, the only reason we'd have something like that is if there's some clever technology going on by using multiple sensors and combining images into something that's a lot larger. That's what we've seen with Asus at CES. That's a 92 megapixel images by combining different things. It would be a headline stat rather than a good camera thing, but I definitely think we'll see 2 sensors from Samsung.
Absolutely, and something else on the back of the phone is a smart glow ring, a light up ring around the rear camera, which one lets you illuminate some lovely selfies and use as a flash, but also it can be used as a notification light when the phone is face down on a table. Kind of bit of a novelty, but people loved the red blinking light and the multicoloured LED on Blackberries. And we're going to finish off with something really quite crazy out there, left field. It's rumours that the S8 will come with an S Pen.
No.
Cool.
No.
So we'll leave it there. Well, we won't. We'll go into so some cases of apparently for the S8 have leaked online, and there's a few holes on the bottom. One is quite big, and an assumption was made that maybe that's a slot for an S Pen. We've taken a look at these, and we're going to say it's not. It's just the space for the speaker grill, so the sound doesn't get muffled.
Yeah.
And headphone jack, huzzah! Looks like we'll get a headphone jack. That'll be good. Take that, Apple. And then the final one is a USB-C connection on the base. So there you have it. Those are our latest S8 rumours. We will be back with more rumours, leaks, discussion ahead of the launch, hopefully sometime in March. So keep a look to Tech Radar. Do let us know what you think in the comments below. What do you want to see from the S8? Do let us know. We'd love to hear your thoughts, and maybe we'll pass them on to Samsung for you. Will they listen? No. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you again very soon. Goodbye.
Bye.